Why are we smelling oak moss?
Yeah. Because on Facebook, Girl group.
Yes, on Facebook, Girl group, the Girl I Know Feel, which is Kennington Rogers group, and he runs his group, and it's a lovely group, all about how much people love Galvast. And somebody had said they'd been to the Amouage factory, producer of lovely fragrances in Oman, and they'd seen oak moss and vats of it.
Like
so,
raw oak moss or the absolute?
Absolute.
Okay.
They'd seen oak moss absolute.
Because if they'd said they'd seen the raw stuff, I would say that's obviously fake, because Amouage aren't going to be buying.
That's true. They're not going to be actually buying the moss and using
No.
it. So no, they saw vats of it, and so they had concluded that because they believed IFRA had banned oak moss, that this oak moss must be illegal, and Amouage, a multinational, very successful perfume company, must be just breaking the law, which they thought was great. Let's all don't even. But oak moss is not banned, and it's not illegal.
And even if it were, it wouldn't be banned in the sense that Amouage wouldn't be allowed to sell the things. They just wouldn't be allowed to sell them everywhere. Well, actually, no. They could sell them. They could sell them everywhere. They're not based in the EU, right?
Yes, but that's the misunderstanding, is that people don't realise that it was the EU who wanted to ban it, and IFRA saved it.
Yeah.
They think somehow that IFRA for no reason banned it because it's natural.
Yeah.
So
because IFF and feminists want to sell their pesky synthetic bases.
And yes, to
exactly.
aliens who are just actually really lizards or whatever the hell. But oak moss is not banned. But the EU did propose banning it. This is about 2015. They said there's a lot of concern around using Lyra, Lilian and oak moss on the skin. They were causing a lot of problems. And the dermatologists who look into this stuff are going, this stuff's got to go. So, the RIFM, Research Institute for Fragrance Materials, they looked into all of this. They do all the research because they were a research institute, and they found out that there was two little molecules in oak moss, the atranol and chloroatranol, do all the damage. So they counter-proposed, how about if we take those two things out, if we process the oak moss absolute, remove the naughty bits, can we keep it? And the EU went, yeah, basically, oh, right. Yeah. So it's not banned. And it was
just very difficult. As in, to get all of it out.
Yeah.
And quite expensive.
Yes. And what we have to do, we have a certificate of analysis on ours that says that it contains less than 1 part per million, and that is okay. That's not going to mess people around. But, I know people who've had oak moss problems.
Less than 1 part oak moss per million?
Less than 1 part chloroatranol and atranol per million in the oak moss.
In the oak moss.
You can still use 0.1% oak moss in your finished fragrance, and that is a lot. So if you've got 1% oak moss in your formula, it sounds like little, but actually it's massive for oak moss. That would take over the planet.
Although it would be quite good if the law changes in the future to allow more, because the 0.1 is an IFRA law. It's an IFRA QRA is the 0.1, right?
Yes.
Which could change for the better in the future if assuming no chloroatranol and atranol,
yes,
it could go up even more, because the reason for the original 0.1 was because assuming that it had full of chloroatranol and atranol.
And this is what the RIFM said to the EU. They said, but now we got rid of this, can we not just take the limit away?
Yeah.
The EU said, don't push it.
But the EU doesn't have a limit, does it? On oak moss? Or did it? Maybe it does already.
It still does.
Okay.
I think that's the thing. It's the EU thing, which is the part per million thing on the.
What I meant is, did the EU already have a law about the 0.1 thing, or was that just IFRA? As in how much oak moss you're allowed to use?
The 0.1 thing is IFRA.
Yeah.
But yes. But IFRA are asking, can we please have more? So, because we're trying to explain, we were going on some slightly different.
Long story short, it's allowed.
It
but
is
expensive.
allowed. Yes. But it always was expensive. But yes, we can still use oak moss.